to our picks for this week. Now, our picks this past week were not great, but they weren't our worst ever, so we're not gonna do a severe apology. But recap: this past week, I went 8-8. Frank went 8-8. Me and him tied, and then Gian went negative. So Gian, you are falling out of it. You went 7-9. So, haha. Yeah.
Oh, what can I say? You got one on me.
That brings our total to.
No, I do apologize.
I am 48 and 41.
Really week for football.
It was. Oh yeah. Gian is 50 and 39, and Frank is 40 and 49. So I'm 2 games behind. Some of these games piss me off. The only one that I'm going to argue, because I just pick bad sometimes, as we all. The Eagles-Cowboys game I hate, because that's a game that you go into knowing it's going to be a one-score game, but the spread being 4.5 is just stupid. Because you have, like, it's a 25% chance of getting that right, because it could be one score that the Eagles win by a field goal, or they win by a touchdown. It could be that the Cowboys win by a field goal, or Cowboys win by a touchdown. It's just a matter of, like, who ends up getting the ball on the last drive, and I hate spreads like that are just that low. It's like, no, neither one of those teams played a better game, because they both sucked at points, and they both played their asses off at points. It's just a matter of how the clock was managed, and I hate it. But I'm not going to complain about it. We're going to move on to next week, and I'm gonna kick your ass, Gian. So first game is Cowboys at Titans. Cowboys are favored by 10.5 points. What do we think?
Give me the Cowboys.
Yeah, Cowboys all day.
Cowboys are on a roll. They want that top NFC East spot while they can, especially now with the Eagles that are playing without Jalen Hurts. And having this victory this week was really good for them. They wanted to try to go for the top seed. So if they can, they're going to continue to push forward. Tennessee doesn't have a great secondary. Derrick Henry sat out of practice. They're without Ryan Tannehill. Give me the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm going Cowboys as well. If it were any other like mid-card team, I would pick them because it's a very high spread. But the Titans suck, man. They suck. They're horrible. So I got to pick the Cowboys minus 10.5 there. Next game is Panthers at Bucks. Bucks are favored to win by 3. What do we think? They played sloppy this past week, barely beating the Cardinals. And the Panthers played very well, actually, but the Panthers suck when they need to win and play good when they don't need to. So it's kind of weird. I don't know. This is a tough one for me, honestly.
I'll take the Panthers just because I don't see the Bucks winning by that much. The Bucks have just been on a skid. This is the worst that Tom Brady has ever played. So yeah, give me the Panthers. I think their running game has been good enough to where they'll pull it off.
Okay, I'm gonna pick the Bucks.
Here's the.
Go ahead, Gian.
Yeah, go for it. No, for me, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure the Panthers smacked the Buccaneers earlier this year. Like, it was like an absolute blowout. Let me look it up. Oh, yeah. In October, Panthers beat the Bucks 21-3.
Ooh.
And that was like a Panthers with Phillip Walker as their quarterback. No C-Mac. So, I mean, a revenge game for the Bucks. They're playing at Tampa.
It's make or break is the thing. And, like, Tom Brady in clutch positions is pretty good. That's where my head's at. It feels like this is. Yeah. It feels like Tom Brady's supposed to win this division for me. That's what it feels like for me, and I feel like this is a game that they have to win to do it. I think so.
This division's just so bad.
Yeah. Both teams are negative, and honestly, if Tampa wants to stay at least even, they have to win this game. Give me Tampa.
Yeah,
I gotta pull through on this one.
This is one that if they get blown out, I won't be that shocked because it happened last time. But I just feel like they have to win this one. But moving on, we got the Commanders, or the Browns at the Commanders. Commanders are favored by 1.5 points.
Give me the Browns.
Yeah, I got Browns.
I think
plus 1.5. That's.
Yeah. I think this week the Browns finally get their act together. Their team's getting healthier. Hopefully, I'm praying that
I'll take Washington.
At least for fantasy reasons. Amari Cooper and Deshaun Watson get their act together. They play well. I mean, Washington, they have plenty to fight for, but Cleveland has nothing to lose. I think it'd be funny for Cleveland to take out Washington, actually. Give me the Browns.
What about you, Gian? Or Frank, what did you say?
The Commanders. Cleveland has inspired absolutely no confidence from me this season. Playing against New Orleans, in what felt like negative 28-degree weather because I'm here in Cleveland, they passed the ball, I think, more than 60% of the time, which is just ridiculous when you have one of the best rushing attacks, not only with your running backs but with your quarterback, right? As well, one of the best, mobile quarterbacks at one point in the NFL. So I don't see them covering this, so I will go with Washington.
Okay. Saints at Eagles. Eagles are favored to win by 7.
Give me the Eagles. I mean, Minshew still, even if it is Minshew playing, you got superstar receivers. You have Dallas Goedert, phenomenal running backs, great O-line, great defense. Nothing really stellar on the Saints front. I think Chris Olave is still hurt. So you know what? Yeah, give me the Eagles. Eagles need to clinch the division anyways, and they want to stick to that top seed. So they'll do anything for it.
I'll take the Eagles as well.
Yeah, I'm picking the Eagles. This is a game that I almost want to pick the Saints because of some of the injuries on the Eagles, but Minshew is just such a good backup compared to some other teams, and the Saints are very hit or miss. They win some games they shouldn't, and they lose some games they should win. So I got Eagles. I think it's a safer play.
I think funny statistic about how bad the Browns have been, and kind of to the same effect of what you were saying. They have not won a game in under the phrasing on this is going to be awkward. They haven't won a game where the temperature has been under 21 degrees, I think, ever, and then somehow managed to squeak one out, against Cleveland. So I thought that was just kind of an interesting stat.
That is weird.
Last week, but
next game is Cardinals at Falcons. Falcons are favored by 3.5 at home. Kind of a tough one because they both suck.
And the Cardinals don't.
And
have
J.J. Watt is.
They might.
Or do they not have him?
They might. I don't know for sure. I think they do. I think, based on what you're saying, it seems like he's going to finish the season. So I don't know. Maybe that puts a spark in him and he gets like 10 sacks, on
That's
Sunday.
what I was
don't know.
thinking.
But the Cardinals are horrible, man.
Tough.
They are horrible, and the Falcons at home.
The Cardinals are atrocious.
The Falcons have a really good run game.
Yeah.
It's tough. I'm gonna go.
I'll take
Falcons.
the Falcons.
I'm going Falcons 3.5. Yeah.
I'm taking the Cardinals.
Cool.
As much as I don't like it, I feel like it's Cardinals, man.
Yeah, the only reason I want to
like
pick
it.
the Cardinals is because J.J. Watt's retiring. That's if J.J. Watt had not retired, I'd be like, okay, yeah, Falcons all day, easy. But Cardinals, that kind of makes me think that he's like, can I retire on a win, please? And so he's going to go out there and win out the last 2 games, but we'll see. Next game is Jacksonville at Texans. Jaguars are favored by 4.5.
Oh, Jags all day.
Jags, yeah, that's Jags. I'm not even going to ask you, Dan. I know you want the Jags.
Trevor Lawrence has been hot. Give me the Jags.
Yeah, that's easy. That's a
Houston's
fresh,
just
free
atrocious.
win. Next game is Bears at Lions. Lions are favored by 5.5.
Dang.
Lions are at home. They need to win the next 2 games.
They do need to win.
Give me the Lions.
Yep,
I
got
think this is going to be a phenomenal game. I think it's going to be a shootout, actually.
You got the Lions too, Frank?
Yeah, I'll take the Lions as well.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the Lions because I think that what's going to end up happening is next week's game is going to come down to Lions versus Packers for the last wild card spot. I think that's what the story's kind of setting up right now is like this young hot Lions team where Aaron Rodgers maybe one of his last seasons is going to make it, which they've both been getting hot. Lions got obliterated last week. It was an off week. I'll give it to them. All right, they're not just a bad team, but I think that's what it's setting up for. So I'm going to go with that. Next is Dolphins at Patriots. Patriots are favored to win by 2.5 at home. I've got to take Patriots here just because Tua's hurt and they're in New England. I got to take Patriots. But Gian, you might still have to stay loyal to your Dolphins fan base and go them. I understand.
I want to stay loyal, but I'm here to give America the right picks, and I'm here with you on that one. New England's got a very robust defense. I'm not too sure how well Dolphins are going to play without Tua. But here's the thing. If I get New England right, I'll be happy. If the Dolphins win anyways, I'll be happy. So it's a win-win for me. I'm picking New England on this one.
Okay, what about you, Frank?
It's the last week of the season, right?
No, there's one more after this.
Oh, there's one more.
Silly Frank.
Yeah, silly, stupid me. I will go with the safe pick on this, and I'll take New England. If this was the last week, I would have taken the Dolphins just to hopefully squeak one out over you guys. But
all right, next one. This will be a pretty good game. Broncos at Chiefs. Chiefs are favored by 13.5 points, and man,
give me the Chiefs.
I don't think this is even a question. Chiefs,
yeah,
all day, every day.
Broncos can't get anything running. They just lost Nathaniel Hackett, although I don't know if that's a bad thing for them.
Yeah, so that could be good or bad. I mean, who knows?
They could absolutely blow Kansas City out of the water, but they have an interim head coach right now, so I don't think that will be happening.
You know, I like the Chiefs. Chiefs, that's my boys over there. Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes, those are my boys. But I might pick the Broncos here. I might do it. Because that's a lot of points. The only time that they've won by enough to cover a spread that large this season was against the Cardinals in Week 1, against the Niners in Week 7, which the Niners were in a weird banged up position, so I barely even count that. And against the Seahawks this past week, they won by 14, which isn't even that big. So I wish there were another team because I love the Chiefs, but I feel like I got to go Broncos plus 13.5 here.
Oh.
Dude, no way. The Broncos just got 50
It feels wrong.
The Broncos just got 50-pieced.
I feel disgusting. I feel disgusting picking the Broncos, but
that is atrocious. This is
all right. Let's move on.
Week.
Move on before I regret it, because I know you guys like my pick as well, because it gives you guys a chance. Colts at New York Giants. New York Football Giants are favored to win by 5.5.
I'll take
Colts
the Giants.
I'm taking the Giants. That's pretty easy. Colts just keep getting worse and worse, man.
I'm taking the Giants. I called it. I didn't really think Jeff Saturday was much. Giants still want to win the playoff, make it to the playoffs.
I don't even think it's Jeff Saturday, dude. They have so many injuries, and the quarterback situation sucks.
Yeah.
That too. The quarterback situation is really...
I say we give Jeff Saturday...
atrocious.
Hey, Colts are my team, all right? They're my team. Let's say we give him another year. Okay. Let him build a team and see what he can do.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, the situation at the Colts isn't anything spectacular. Give me the Giants.
Yeah. What about you, Frank? Your Giants?
Yes, sir.
Cool. New York Football Jets at the Seattle Football Seahawks. Seahawks are
Seattle.
plus 1.5.
All day, every day. I don't even need to hear this. When you have a quarterback who is as atrocious as Zach Wilson, you just, what a disappointing game. Garrett Wilson had 1.8 fantasy points. Just overall a disgusting game. Hopefully they cut Zach Wilson this upcoming season, because the man does not deserve a starting job or any job in the NFL, and was my second pick for Bum of the Week this week because of just how atrociously he played. So,
all right, Gian, who are you picking?
It is time for the Jets. Jets are winning this game.
I agree.
They're gonna smack the Seahawks.
I was hoping you picked Seahawks. I need the Seahawks to lose to fall out of the playoff picture, so I gotta go Jets.
Yeah.
Plus, the Seahawks sucked. The Jets sucked last week. The Seahawks sucked horribly last week as well. So.
Yeah, no. I don't think the Seahawks will get themselves organized. Yeah, they'll be at home. It'll be an upset. I mean, Jets. I have inside information that Jets are going to win.
Is that what it
They'll
is?
blow at the Seahawks.
Gian has spoken
Not
to
really.
the football Illuminati.
Oh, yeah. All right, moving on. We got the San Francisco football 49ers versus the Las Vegas football Raiders. Niners are
Is that
favored
even a
by
question?
6. Yeah,
Niners all
that's
day.
Niners
Brock
by
Purdy.
6. That feels pretty easy. I don't know. The Raiders are kind of
Pretty
good the past
easy.
couple weeks, but yeah, the Niners. I mean, they're on a tear, right? Like they win that by 6, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Niners win that by 6. I'm picking the Niners. They want to keep their streak up, so I don't blame them.
I mean, I don't know. The Raiders, when the Raiders lose, it's pretty okay. Some of these games, the Raiders have lost pretty close, but yeah, I mean, it's the Niners. Yeah, it's not like they're playing your average team right now. They're playing the 49ers, so I got to go Niners minus 6. That's easy. We're all on the same page there. All right, now this one, tough one. Minnesota Vikings at Green Bay Packers. The Packers are favored by 3. I got the Packers by 3 on this one.
Give me the Vikings.
Good. I'm God, I'm glad you
Jettas.
said that.
Has-
Check the weather. It's not going to be anything too bad. Although it is at Lambeau, the Vikings are still shooting for that top seed, man.
Cool.
They're doing everything they can. Give me the Vikings.
All right. What about you, Franklin?
Okay. Aaron Rodgers has a 40-14 record in the month of December, 39-14. Basically, 40-14.
Yeah, but it's a different year, man.
That's true.
I mean, pick what you want, but stats like that, I don't really like stats like, oh, in the month of December, this quarterback is really good. It's like, yeah, but Aaron Rodgers has the worst team he's ever had, and the Vikings have the best team they've ever had.
And Christian
arguably.
Watson is also out.
Hurt. Yeah.
So,
Christian Watson's
I'll go
out.
with
I thought he
Vikings.
was playing.
I'm pretty sure he's hurt.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
left the Miami game early actually, due to an injury.
Dang it! I'm still gonna pick the
Are you
Packers.
changing
'cause
your
I don't-
pick?
No, I don't feel like rewriting it, so I'm gonna stick with the Packers. I don't want to see the Seahawks or the Commanders in the playoffs. I don't like either. I don't care
Me
for
neither.
either team. I'd so much rather see the Packers. So I win. All right.
Yeah.
Moving on. Los Angeles Rams at the Los Angeles Chargers. So this is a double home game, basically.
Ooh.
Minus 6.5 in favor of the Chargers.
Yeah, Chargers
Baker
all day.
Mayfield.
Chargers.
Baker Mayfield's coming off of an MVP run. 51 points scored against the Broncos.
But not all of that was him.
Yeah, I'm going Chargers too. I just
Yeah.
wanted to try and get you to change. So you guys are both going Chargers?
Yes, sir.
Cool.
I was gonna take the bait. You kidding me? I already had the Chargers from the get-go, bro.
Uh-huh.
Chargers want to make it to the playoffs. Funny enough, one of my initial bets was Cowboys and Chargers for the Super Bowl with a friend of mine. So
That's
still
not
holding out
happening.
hope for that one.
I can't confirm.
Cowboys
that
are
this
going to
was the
lose to
case.
Tom Brady in the first round of the playoffs. That's what's going to happen.
I could see that
Jokes
happening.
aside.
Like,
Jokes
honestly.
aside. Pittsburgh Steelers at Baltimore Ravens. Ravens minus 3. I think I got to go Steelers plus 3 here because the Ravens are still hurt and the Steelers are closing in. I mean, Steelers can still make the playoffs at this point. It's still a chance for them. Don't think they do, but I think they still get another win here before the season ends.
Yeah.
So I'm going Steelers plus 3.
I'll go Steelers
Yeah.
as well. Baltimore has been atrocious the last few weeks, so
What about you, Gian?
What do I do? What do I do here? I actually do not like the spread. I don't like this game at all. But Steelers always
go against us, Gian.
Um,
Come on, go against us.
Do what you must, Gian. I won't tell you one way or the other.
Give me the Ravens. Oh, I feel disgusted.
Oh, you are nasty.
Ice cold take.
I'm
Unless-
sorry.
I mean, Lamar's not playing, right? Like, he's not Not bad,
no,
right?
Lamar's
Is he?
not playing.
Cool. And the Ravens already clinched their
No,
playoff spots.
no.
They have no reason to play him anyway. Okay, moving on.
Yeah,
Buffalo
exactly.
Bills at Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals plus 1.5. Bills minus 1.5. This is going to
I'm
be a
taking
good
the
game.
Bengals all day,
Yeah.
every day. I don't think.
I'm going Bengals, dude. I think that the Bengals go
I'm
into
going
the
Bengals.
Yeah, I think the Bengals go into this playoff as the best team in the AFC, having toppled the Chiefs and Bills. They've been so freaking nasty the past, 10 games.
Yeah.
So, Bengals plus 1.5. The Bills are looking sloppy, so that's free.
I mean, Josh Allen has thrown, 2 interceptions in the last 8 games. From when we started this podcast, I think one of the first things that we were talking about was him, and is it an overreaction to say that he was struggling with turnovers? And I said I hoped it was, but that I didn't think that it was, and I think I've been right so far, where he just has really been struggling with turnovers and has had a fumble or an interception in every game of his last few games. So
Yep. Well, that is the last game to pick this week, so we'll wrap it up.
all right, well, take it easy, like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you guys want to see more of. Let us know what you guys are going to be doing for the college football playoffs for the second to last week of things in NFL, and what are you doing to celebrate J.J. Watt going off in his retirement? So
Perfect. Give your closer,
Fireworks on New
Gian.
Year's, baby. Oh yeah, stay frosty, my friends. Stay warm, but stay frosty.